Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today, talking all about the new match that's been added for the WWE Night of Champions 2015, which is not really much of a surprise following what has been going down with the SummerSlam match, and of course, the Wyatts debuting Braun Strowman coming out to make the odds a little uneven. Today, it was put up on WWE.com. They're going to be doing a 6-man tag. The only problem is that Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, the former Shield, only have 2 guys, and Seth Rollins is not on their side. He is a part of the Authority, and who knows who wants to be these guys' friends. Definitely, you can see that the Wyatts really tipped the scale in their favor by bringing in Braun Strowman. Strowman made his debut the night after SummerSlam on Monday Night Raw. He's a really big dude with a really big beard. He's choked out Roman Reigns not once but twice with this huge bear hug, basically putting Roman Reigns out cold. And Bray Wyatt looks like he really has the equalizer. Eric Rowan has been rumored to be making a return to WWE for a good little while. I thought that honestly he was going to be making the 6-man tag at SummerSlam, when the word was that Sting would be a member of the Shield, teaming with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. That never came to be. A lot of people are making light of a rumor that our good buddy Baron Corbin will be making his debut from NXT. It turns out that when WWE put up the article announcing that the match was going to be taking place and the Shield was going to have a mystery partner, it turns out that their picture did not have the mystery man in the picture. It had Baron Corbin in its place. Honestly, when it comes down to it, I think that Baron Corbin could be a member of the Shield. Even though I was trying to dream up who was going to be teaming with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, I couldn't think of anybody that came off with that sort of cool demeanor that well. And as soon as I saw the picture with Baron Corbin in it, I said, that makes sense. Baron Corbin, to me, honestly, has had some very good matches. He's had some very bad matches. I honestly liked him a lot more when he was sort of that, I don't want to say good guy, but he was sort of like that babyface character that was just running through people. And then he had the Bull Dempsey feud, and then his matches started to last a little bit longer and a little bit longer. I know it's developmental, and NXT is not really supposed to matter in the long run. I know that people watch it, but I know that there's more people who don't watch it than do watch it. So not everybody is going to be hip to, what is going on. Now, Baron Corbin was a good guy, and he turned heel, and that's where he is right now. Now, so for him to come in and join Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, he would be portrayed as a babyface unless you immediately have him turn on Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, and then build to the stable of the Wyatts, adding in Baron Corbin into the background. He'd be another guy a lot like Braun Strowman, with him being the 4th guy in the pact. He wouldn't really have to work that much right off the bat. He'd just sort of be that equalizer on the outside, and maybe you could have, the Wyatts more like a Ravens flock, where these guys are wrestling singles matches on SmackDown. They're beating guys, and they're becoming intimidating, even though they're not having a lot of big lasting matches on there. Now, Baron Corbin hasn't been a guy who on television has been able to work a longer style good match, but Braun Strowman never even wrestled on NXT television, and this guy got called up to the main roster. You can tell by looking at Baron Corbin that honestly WWE has plans for this guy in the foreseeable future, that he is going to be a big part of what's going on once he does reach the main roster. I thought that honestly with the pre-show to the NXT TakeOver in Brooklyn, I learned more about Baron Corbin in that short pre-show than I've realized about Baron Corbin the whole time he's been in NXT that I've been watching him, probably for about a year now. I didn't know that he was a lineman for the Arizona Cardinals. I didn't know that he played pro football. I thought that he was just an indie guy that they had picked up along the way. I didn't know that he was like a WWE talent where they signed him, brought him in, and taught him how to be a professional wrestler. I thought that, honestly, for the point that he's at in his career right now, I thought that he's doing pretty well. Now, if they do put this guy out there with Ambrose and Roman, and he does stay as a member of the Shield, or at least, portray himself as a singles guy out there, I think that this is a right place to put him. I mean, when Ambrose and Reigns, came up, Ambrose was an experienced wrestler. Reigns was one of these guys that came in for playing college football for Georgia Tech. He had his upside, but definitely he was a guy that they didn't really feel was going to be able to work his long style of matches. The only thing is, if you put Baron Corbin on this team, how long is the Shield going to be staying? I call them the Shield. Everybody knows why I'm calling them the Shield. They're not really the Shield, but how long do you think that he's going to be set in this spot? Because definitely, Ambrose and Roman are definitely two guys that at any point WWE can get behind and really push them hard. Ambrose has had his moments. There was the moment this year when we all thought he had won the WWE Championship against Seth Rollins, only for the referee to throw the match out due to disqualification when Rollins did a ref bump before we saw Ambrose hit the Dirty Deeds and get the victory by the second ref that came running in. Roman, of course, won the Royal Rumble last year. Maybe they're just trying to cool him off and keep him in sort of a spot, and maybe they'll try again, and Roman wins the Rumble again the second year in a row. I'm not 100% sure that's what they could do, but Corbin's the guy that needs some help, and putting him in some six-man tags would definitely probably be a way to protect him for a good while. So maybe that's a good spot to bring him in. But we'll have to see what's going down with this one. Baron Corbin, the mystery man at the Night of Champions 2015, is a rumor as of right now.